What is happening, people of the world? Welcome back for another episode of the Whiskey and Wade Show with me, your host, Tommy Mac.
And me, your better host, Tyrone McKenna.
This is episode number 33, and we're in association with the best of the best premium Irish whiskey, Dragon Claw. And you know what? Not even being biased, me and Tyrone went to cask session a couple of weeks ago, so we tasted all the top whiskies in the north.
Dragon Claw blows every whiskey out of the water. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of them whiskey I just couldn't drink. I made a drink 2 out of the 6 whiskey, or 5 whiskies that we drank, and Dragon Claw head and shoulders above them all.
And
We're
that's
surrounded by Dragon Claw right now. We've got the cards, the drink, the barrels. We're Dragon Clawed out,
Yeah.
but why wouldn't you want to be?
Why wouldn't you want to be? Because like we said, it blows everything out of the water.
And before we get into any, you know what? I want to say, join Patreon before we start. It's patreon.com/whiskey and wait.
Yeah, it's only £2 a month.
£2 a month. It's fat all. Loads
You
of
can't
different
even get
kinds.
it.
$2?
$2, you know,
$2,
it's like $1.50.
Wouldn't even get you a friggin' McFlurry.
You can't even get a bus. You can't even get a bus to town for that price. But anyway, get it signed up. Before we start, last time me and Tommy were solo. Wasn't it
Last week.
Was it last week? Mm-hmm. We were talking about things that people get sacked for. And then after the podcast went out, I had quite a few people write in. So I'm just going to jog off a few of their answers. And we'll talk about that before we get into the nitty gritty. So this guy mailed me and he said that he opened there was a fire. I had to fire a guy because we found 50 grams of coke in his lager.
50 grams?
That's a lot of grams.
Jesus Christ.
Were you hiring Pablo Escobar by any chance?
Gramsy.
Like, that's a lot of fucking cocaine. That's it. I don't even know how much that's worth, but it's street value 4 million.
4 million?
No, 50 grams. I know, I always see on like police statements, they just throw out a random number for a street value of 2.6 million. It was like a joint or something just found. But
He had a pre-roll.
do you know what? That's fair enough if you get. I don't know why I bring 50 grams into work in the first place. Maybe that's where he hides it, so he's mad on fan of his cell. That must be what it is. Then another person get fired because he dry humped another fella when the fella was picking up a pen in the workplace, and this man was a devout Christian. It's always the Christians. You gotta watch them Christians.
Well, listen, do you think the what Caesar funny guys who are friggin' dry humping you, picking up your pen
That's
for
him.
no reason?
He's the devout Christian.
Oh, the Christian was
Yeah,
there.
he's dry humping people.
I deserve a good sex because that's a violation.
That's a fucking massive violation. And you're not supposed to be having sex till you're married. You're running around dry humping people. And
People
then,
here working enough as it is. Somebody messed it up like, hey,
give me more. I want some extra hours.
try to be pen.
And then finally, the last one we got sent in was, I don't even know what roaded one fella means, but I'm going to guess. Give one fella a grilling. He phoned in sick on Monday, but was at the Tyrone celebrations the same day when they won the Sam in 2021. And he was seen on TV drinking a bottle of Bucky. See if you're going to these live events, you have to have your wits about you. You need to know you're going to be on TV at some stage. There's a high possibility.
Yeah.
I've seen that quite a bit.
Yeah, maybe he was just drunk and followed the
Top off.
Fuck this job. Fuck. Wake up on Monday. Oh, Jesus.
Well, right, let's get into the nitty gritty. What happened your week?
Let's-
You know what? Whoa.
Okay.
Before I start, I have a big news. I've got big news. You may be wondering, why is Tyrone on about with an OnlyFans cup? Strange.
On that demon times, he might start on OnlyFans.
But yes, I have been lucky enough to be sponsored and endorsed by OnlyFans. And do you know what's ridiculous?
Yeah.
So I went up to my wife and I went to her, OnlyFans are looking to sponsor me here. She was like, fuck. What do you have to do? And I know, first of all, she said, what she said, what's the money? And I was like, blah, blah, the money's pretty good. We don't really want to be saying no to it. And she's like, fuck. She's like, what do you have to do? And I said, well, in the contract, I have to do one dick pic a month. I have to put it up her, full cock out, full body. They have to see my face and everything. And she was like, "Fuck!" And she sat down for me. And she's like, "Right, and it's that much that they're giving you?" I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Do you know what, Tyrone? We need a new kitchen." New kitchen? What?
Shout out, Miss McKenna.
Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? You're about to pimp me out for the world for a new kitchen. We know where her ceiling is for more else. If it's low, it's a fucking kitchen, and she's trying to pimp me out.
Listen to me, listen. There's no money like home, man.
But no, it's not. It's not going to be me. Well, unless he's
if you said the top tier,
every man got a price. I got a price, but right now, for now, I'm not getting my cock out.
Okay. Well, yeah, every man's got a price to him. How much is it gonna take to get you in a whiskey and white? Fuck's sake! It's been God knows how long. I haven't seen you rocking one yet. Jesus Christ! Can somebody speak with Kid Scorpion? I'm not wearing the.
Well, if you go
t-shirts.
on OnlyFans, you'll see me with the top off and the whiskey and white top on the ground for the right price.
Fuck's sake!
But no, see, with OnlyFans at the minute, it's just I have to put up like sparring videos or training videos or that. Like they want to see how I make them weight and stuff like that. Just and tutorials about like boxing. They're trying to get away from how OnlyFans is viewed at the minute, and they're trying to bring it into like following sports.
Same way you're trying to get away from me, Austin. Why not wearing a t-shirt? Why not wearing a t-shirt? Why not wearing the merch?
I've already been training. I actually do love that t-shirt. I don't know why I don't wear it. I never see it in the fucking closet. So that's the main reason. But yes, anyone interested, sign up to my OnlyFans as well.
See Tyrone doing that work.
That's what the action is.
Work.
I'm hoping the promo has just came out. Me and Tommy done yesterday, and it's supposed to be released Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
But the promo is going to be unbelievable. We done a great, as usual. Everyone knows
the mastermind. That's why he's the creative director of the Whiskey and White Show.
I love doing a promo. Even if you followed me in boxing, you've seen my boxing promos as well. I've been doing this years, and me and Tommy done a great one yesterday.
Yeah.
We've got great ones on store. We've got a new guy, shout out Ben, who's going to be taking charge of our videography in the future. But other than OnlyFans, not much is happening in my life. What is happening? I'm going to Hinch tomorrow.
Hinch.
For this man's brother is doing a gig up in Hinch, and Trina got invited at her workplace. Got invited, so we're going up there to have a wee laugh with Paddy McDonald.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like you're on. It seems like Paddy's free of them up.
Dogs.
Where you belong.
I don't know. Well, me and Paddy was speaking today, and he never mentioned it, so I mustn't be on it. I'm gonna text him here now. No, it'll be good. I done Hinch before, so maybe they're trying to keep everything fresh.
Yeah, that's what they say. Maybe you flopped. You did flop in Hinch, didn't you?
No,
you did flop in Hinch. You told me I wasn't your best one, and you came out, but I still fucking rocked the crowd. And now Lauren inviting you back, so I can't kind of lures me to believe.
Tabloid Tyrone straight.
Tabloid Tyrone. Tomorrow.
Lamar.
Listen, what a shout out, big special mention to Nicole and Sean, who are getting married this weekend.
Yep.
We're very excited.
Man down.
Boy is being made a man. It's not too late, Sean. You can pull out. He hasn't got his mate beside him to reiterate and defend Nicole, but where is your mic? What's going on?
Nicole talking of him. She's not
ready.
See him, he got the ring on.
Ready under the thumb. Fuck me. Oh, and I want to get into this before we start as well, Tim, or Tommy, is a viewer has asked, actually a few viewers have asked, so that's why I'm bringing it up. It's kind of important. People have tuned in every week, and it's annoying them, and it's annoying me.
Okay.
This question, and you're gonna get in your high horse, and you're gonna talk some shit.
Bring it.
Where do you get your eyebrows plucked?
Where do you
get them? Everyone wants to know. Everyone wants to know.
This is all natural, baby.
No, it's not. It can't be.
It is. If you zoom
even
in,
Batman's drawn and eyebrows aren't as fucking sharp as that.
You can even see that there's a slight uni, but you know, some men have it, some men don't. when the good Lord was making me, bless me with the eyebrows, he said,
and then
take that down.
And then he fucked you over with a big mole in the side of your face.
Mole? Who has a mole? I don't see no mole.
I know you don't.
Beauty spot.
But it's taking up half of your face.
Beauty spot. You fucking spaggy bastard.
At least I can take these off.
Put them back on.
Where's your big fucking ugly mole?
Tyrone, beauty spot. Come on, man.
Tyrone.
But no, seriously, I don't get my eyebrows done unless just some of us, we all have our cross to bear.
Yeah, and yours is.
You need to get your hair
I
done.
fucking ready to. But
But no, I don't get them done.
A lot of men do go out of their way to get their eyebrows plucked. No, our friend Tyrone McCullough is an avid eyebrow plucker these days.
I think my shape of my eyebrows are better out now these days because
You've got Batman eyebrows.
I think
That's what when Batman was making
girls are going for the bushy ones now.
when Batman was making his costume, he got a photo of you and drew his wee eyebrows on.
Well, he
Forgot
always
the mole.
makes something.
We'll leave the mole out because it's disgusting.
There is no mole.
Yeah,
There's no mole.
Okay,
So
Tom.
beauty spot.
but it's May. It's getting the summer.
Yeah.
Big.
It's officially summer.
It's officially summer. We touched on it last week, but
Summertime.
do you know? I'm just.
Summer.
Just look at you. You're in shorts and
Oh
t-shirt.
no.
I'm in jumper
I'm
and.
trying to will it. Well, you're wearing anything but the merch. Fuck's sake.
Get over about the merch. Anyone wants merch, by the way, Tommy's a car full of it. So get on and order it.
Whiskeyandwhite.com.
Holidays. We touched on last week about us. You know, remember you used to book holidays with the lads in January.
Yeah.
And then would come and you get dropped. But we'll dive into that a bit more. And what I always remembered is when the lads booked the holidays, there was two sections, two parties that booked. There was the singles that always booked 2 weeks for the lads' holidays, and then the people that had a girlfriend that weren't allowed to go to 2 weeks, so they only could get away with a wee week.
And so I can jump in here because almost every return they're trying to throw dirt and trying to make me out to be this guy who's whipped. Oh, I can't get your phone, can't go out. I've been in a relationship from the beginning of time, and I was always a 2 week man. Always.
I can't even say I was.
Always. And my Amy, she's married me now, but she used to go mad. But
everyone gets dropped. Everyone gets dropped, and everyone got. You see what? Everyone had to go home after they booked it. They go right. They go in their wee separate rooms.
the first year was okay. Like
Was it?
Like
You were single the first year, right?
No, it wasn't. But it was we're only young. Like
I didn't go the first time. You
But
ditched
then
me. Ditched me the first time.
every year after that, it was.
But I remember everyone used to like right. I used to be in my mate's house and always used to go to eat separate rooms for the phone call of here we booked the holiday, and by the end of the night, everyone was single.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And see, we have put out the question for mad stories on a lads' holiday / girls' holiday, lads' holidays or trips, not just holidays, hen stags, and we've got a number of responses. So
Yeah.
I've picked out a couple of the best ones here.
Very
And
entertaining.
we're gonna read them. Don't worry. I always guarantee your anonymity. Anonymity?
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Anonymity. Anonymity.
Anonymous.
How can I tell
Why
you?
you gotta be? Say it again, then.
Anonymity.
You're saying it wrong.
No, I'm not.
Say it again.
Anonymity.
That's definitely wrong.
Is it?
But you're gonna be anonymous. Why you gotta be?
I don't know, but they are anonymous.
Anonymity?
We'd never tell people stories or where they're from. We'll change everything about them.
I
So
don't change
don't
them.
worry. But you know what?
I speak their name.
On the subject of holidays, is there a better paint in the world than airport paints? And they're up our top tier, God Squad paints.
No matter
You'll
what
find out
time
on
of
Saturday,
the day.
one of the best paints you can have is before the church and your wedding paint. That's a great paint. Are you going to drink
never
before
had
you go
one.
down there?
Might do.
You have to have one at least.
Maybe a dragon claw or something.
Oh, do you like Dragon Claw? we'll be showing up at your house.
Sean
Dragon
was
Claw.
On the top table getting flipped. Fuck you, Henry and laws. Yeah.
We'll never be madness at the wedding.
don't know.
I'm excited. I'll have a good wedding, you know.
We should start them on.
I don't know. We'll have no podcast studio to go come back to you. But
A good paint is the fucking all inclusive in the hotel.
yeah, well,
'Cause
They're constant.
Yeah.
Free paint. That's what
Something sweet
free
about
paint.
free paint.
A free paint. I got one the other day in Duke York. Walked in, someone bought a Beamish, and they didn't want it anymore.
Beamish or Beamish? That is the question.
I call it Beamish, but it is Beamish.
Is it?
But someone.
What do you say, son?
Beamish.
Beamish as well?
Beamish. Anyway, they didn't want it for some reason, so I got it for free. It was loving life. Great week.
Your mum was laughing his head off. I stuck my dick in that. Your mum's second.
It's probably over in the yards for fuck's sake. But beer airport paints
Yeah.
are top. Free paints are top. Can't think of anything else. I think everything. Do you know what?
I like-
Wetting a
do you ever
baby's
go
head
to-
is pretty good.
Yeah. I love the. Do you ever go to Portugal? You have been to Portugal.
Superbug.
Superbox, great. But that, what do you call it? Summersby?
Oh,
That is the greatest.
that is the greatest. Satyr, knowing the man is summer based.
Portugal's great, you know.
Yeah.
See the food in Portugal, something about the meat, just taste, everything about it's great.
Chicken like
That
excited about
Summersby.
Portugal. You haven't got Portugal booked. Have you got a holiday booked this thing?
No.
No? I've got Turkey booked. Very excited. I've been put off Turkey.
We're all not OnlyFans, you know. So.
When I started making a mint on this OnlyFans. Collabs. Who wants a collab? I'm just hoping I get a big gay following on on OnlyFans. I'll get the cat out for you. Yeah, I think airport paint is the number one. But ever see when you're away on holidays as well as a youngster, Tommy? You never used to drink during the day.
I know.
It's weird. I can't see the young ones these days going away and not drinking during the day. They're going to get a
It
car.
would be shit to be a young person going on holidays now because you're on your phone the whole time. Like I'm the first time I went away with the lads, I was 17, and it was, I think from every year was like the phones weren't even the thing that they are now.
weren't. There was
So
no.
you had to go and use a wee pay phone to ring home.
Yeah, remember I did get the pay
So it
phone.
was like,
That was funny. Everyone was laying out boyfriends
Yeah.
going down and talk to phone their missus for 5 minutes.
and
Forgot about that.
so it was a pay phone. It was the pay phone hip, and you weren't glued to your thing, and then you could go. Here's internet around here, drunk or this, and go on the internet for a wee second, and go out and enjoy the holiday. Now, if you're a young person getting in on the holiday scene, you're sitting on the phone the whole time. There's probably not that much
Phones
interaction.
just fucked everything up, like, haven't
Oh
they?
yeah, I would. We are millennials have the perfect
We did.
balance.
Mix. And do you remember even there was one designated cameraman?
Cameraman.
So you were the one that had to bring a
the
camera.
digital camera.
Did you bring your camera, Marty? Marty
Marty
Booth.
Booth was on. Shout out Marty.
He had to bring a camera, and then that's where he got all the photos from that one guy.
Yeah.
He had the 400 photos on the way home, and
It was fucking
everyone
funny.
crowded around the
Yeah.
bar on the way home, looked at all the photos
Yep.
and loved it.
Yeah.
But now it's just camera.
Yeah.
After you went home, you went on your
Selfies.
Facebook and you put on 100 pictures for your Facebook uploaded.
know.
Napa holidays.
Album 1, album 2.
It's great seeing everyone's holiday pics. Now you don't even put up pics.
You
put up one or two pics.
It's a friggin',
It's a farce.
it's a farce.
Remember I was on holiday and remember the mopeds you used to get? Well, you still get them. And you used to have to give in your passport to get it. And absolutely no one wanted me to get a moped this time. And everyone's like, Tyrone, you can't drive, you aren't getting a moped. Everyone's flying about mopeds. I had to get backers.
I give Tyrone a go on mine this week. Look, see if you can drive from here up the street. If you can drive it, then we'll let you have a go. You want to see the hack of him? Hey, Tyrone, come
It's
off
not-
the bike, you're not getting one.
It's not for you, but so they were all out one day in their mopeds, and I was like, you know what? Fuck Emmons. I ain't getting the moped. I went up the street and they all came down. I had just got my moped and I seen them all outside my hotel. I went, fuck it, I'll show off them. That's flying there. And I shouted, skidsies! I pulled the skid. I pulled the front brake instead of the back brake. And the thing just flipped. I went in there and I went flying across the fucking, the moped was yellow. And there's a big yellow mark from the start of the road right down the end. My body in pieces, ripped to shreds. And I had no insurance because you're cheap when you're a kid. So I had no insurance to go to the hotel. I just lying in my hotel room, shivering, shaking, fucking. My whole body is fucked. And then my mate had to go to hospital. And I'll go to hospital with him. They got his stitches out because he was in a fight. And I said, right, I felt bad that I didn't visit him in the hospital because it was fucked. And my moped, so I said, fuck it, I'll bring him to hospital with him. and get his stitches out. That'll be my good deed. So I'm flying on the moped again, injured at Bally's, and I'm flying in pain. And there's big ditches at the side of the fucking roads in Napa. And I was talking away to him. I boom right in the ditch, flipped again. The other side of my body, fucked. I had to go home. Well, no, like
on the plane, it was freezing. You had
a
just had a vest.
I had to cut myself out of my vest and my fucking bottoms because it was fucking in severe pain. I had to get that moped back. I had to go, and your man had £600 for the moped.
I had to do a whip round.
I had to do a whip round. I had zero in my bank. I had no money. I had that in the last few days because it was skint. You know what kids are like on their first holiday, and I had to do whip round. Thank fuck I got the money back.
No, I remember when our friend was in the hospital out there. He was in a fit and he gets stitches and things. So we all went up to visit him. And you know what was absolutely mad? I think back, why they let us drunkards in the hospital in the middle of the night, surgeon? And I looked in. You see it in the films. I've never seen it over here. A room just full of all newborn babies in
Really?
the incubator rooms.
Just stole them all.
I was like, this is so unsafe. Like,
I don't think they're expecting anybody to come in and steal babies.
I know, but not stealing, but like, when you think the wee mads and dads are like in another room or whatever, and
It's getting their heads.
all these kids are all.
They'll all be crying like fuck.
No, they're all sleeping. And
Right.
I was like looking at my arm. That's fucking mad. Look at God. Look at God's work. But it's crazy.
Remember the you near getting jumped by all the
I know, in a beefle. Friggin' hell. I hate a beefle, by the way. I've been 3 times, but I know I'll be there again. But anyone who's been there, beefle. Did you ever go to a beefle before, Sean?
No, never been.
Well, the looky men right now. They're selling everything else, like all lookies, but they come up, belts, glasses on, Charlie MDMA. Charlie MDMA. I was black, I walked up there and was saying, Charlie MDMA. Yeah. You want? I went, no. Charlie MDMA. He just gripped me and went, listen, don't fuck around. All these looky men just started coming out, like, no joke.
There's like 40 of them all surrounded Tommy.
Just out of everywhere, and I was like, I was only joking. I'm your brother. Well, what happened? Lady wanted to say, don't fuck around, okay? I know you're joking, but don't fuck around.
Don't fuck around.
I learned my lesson.
Don't fuck around. You can't.
You can't.
They're everywhere, and then probably just a wee beeper, boom, and then they're all over you.
Yeah.
Fuck that. A lot of fucking.
What's your favourite holiday you've been on?
I don't know, Mexico probably.
Mexico. I remember we were blocked in the room, being sick. And you were just like being sick over the bed, and I was in the toilet. I was hitting life and trying to understand. Oh, this is the best sick I've ever had.
Fuck up, did I don't even remember it. But you know what? Because Mexico was all inclusive, you're just drinking all fucking day. Like, we were just booking up thick fucking cocktails.
Oh no.
It was fucking disgusting.
It was great.
But it was great.
Steak for breakfast, steak for lunch, and steak of me ears.
We didn't even leave the hotel, but it was shit.
I know. I would like to go back to try and do it. Well, I will go back to try and do it again because we just stayed in our wee hotel, the wee private beach, and then just went to the nightclubs at night.
You know,
but that was the MO.
It was good as well.
Fuck the
See, even
in
here
to party hard.
Even in Anapa, we didn't leave the
hard.
hotel until nighttime.
Yeah,
we just went to strip at nighttime. During the day, we sat in the hotel.
Nobody wants to go and see the historical.
Yeah, when that age, you don't really do. Like, you just want to get black.
These days now, I actually like going around and seeing what's happening. Yeah. But
my MO in holidays now is not even to drink really during the day, and then nighttime when you get your dinner, that's when you start drinking. And you have a better holiday.
I'm saying, that's not my
Well, when I get to Turkey, it's all inclusive. I will be drinking 24 fucking 7. I know. I hate with a passion plastic glasses. I hate it. It ruins drink for me. Man. I might bring a pint over with me and say, can you pour in that pint? And there's a wee tip for you. Wee favour tip. Here you go.
I went on holiday during the COVID times. Went to Spain with Amy and the kids though. And
COVID holidays were shit.
friggin', you had the wouldn't do anything unless you put the mask on. It wouldn't serve you. We're at the pool bar. Everyone's in the pool, obviously, and pool games and all that. So see if you swim up to the pool bar. You had to put a mask on to get served. It's like, are you for real? Are you
listen,
serious right now?
It's protecting your safety, Tommy. It was a very dangerous world back then. There was precautions put in place, and that was for your safety and your life today.
Yeah.
So you gotta admit, it worked. Imagine you didn't have that mask on that pool bar. You'd be probably dead. You'd probably be dead.
I didn't.
Dead, Tommy. But listen, we're gonna get on the.
Do you want to get into
Do you know what?
this
I want to tell a story about
Okay.
one guy, and not naming names. It was on our holiday.
Sean?
But he was going home early. There was two groups, two stags going on, and the stag he went on, but his friends were both of us, so he stayed on after for a few days from his original stag. His stag was like 3 days or something, and then he stayed on 2 extra nights for whoever stag was that we went on for, and they didn't. His best mate was with him at the second stag, and he heard it. Your mom was going home early, 2 days early, so he went, fuck it. And he sprinkled MDMA, and he said, "Here, do you want a drink?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm not." Call him Stephen. Stephen said, "Nah, I'm not drinking. I'm going home at 3 o'clock today, so I'm just keeping a sober head." And he's like, "Have one fucking drink. We're at the poolside. What's one drink gonna do?" He's like, "Right, I'm having one drink, and that's it, because if I go up and pack." And he got his drinks, sprinkled it in, gave him it, and your man got the very end of the drink and hit a rock, and he went, "Ugh! What the fuck was that?" And because your man doesn't take drugs.
Yeah.
What the fuck's that? And the wee lad to give him was in stitches. He does take drugs, and he's in stitches today. I spiked your MDMA. And your wee lad didn't know what to expect, and he was just landing. He's like, "What the fuck am I going to do for him?" I said, "I don't know." I don't know what it was like. And so he went out. He had to leave straight away to pack his bag. I stayed down at the pool. Everyone did. And he went up, and he can't remember getting home. When he woke up the next day, he had no phone. His hair was red, and he had a flight booked. He landed.
His hair was red?
He landed at the airport with and he started shouting, "Okay, I need to get the beef. I need to get the beef." And they're like, "You aren't fucking a beef." And he's like, "I am a beef." And he said he was flying. He said it was the worst. Like, he was sweating like fucked in the airplane. He didn't know where he was, and he was shitting himself. But he woke up with red hair and a good story to tell.
Like, a beef was just...
It's too much.
not for me. Like, I remember one of the stags I was on, the first day, blocked, couldn't even get into my room, lying out in a friggin' outside the door in a heap. And I was conscious, like, but I just couldn't move. And the fella and a girl were walking past, and I could hear him, and your mom was like, "Oh my God, is he dead? Is he alright?" And then I was like, "Fuck him." I was racing. I just had blocked. I couldn't even...
Fuck him. But we're going to get into a few stories. We put up during, as Tommy said, we put up during the week that a question there saying any of the maddest stories on stags, hens, holidays. So we're going to go through a few. We're not going to give names, obviously, and we're just going to discuss.
Do you want me to go first?
People's lollipops. Go ahead.
So, this one...
We'll take it in turns.
Alright. My mate drank a bottle of absinthe, went to the top balcony in our hotel.
How high is the top balcony?
I don't know.
That's what we need to know.
Went to the top balcony in our hotel and tried to dive into the pool. Near got us fucked out of the hotel.
Whoa, 2 things. See that diving in the pool? It's mad. Because actually, we know someone, a member from West Belfast, and he jumped from his hotel top and then didn't make the pool and then broke his back and had to raise all sorts of money for him to get him home. Do you remember it?
I can't remember.
It's
Tell me off
It
camera.
was flat, but it's so fucking dangerous. It's scary. After I heard that story, I was like, no one should even be trying that shit.
Alright, Mr. Sensible, fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
see when it comes to lollipops, I'm always worried I'm going to get locked up in the wrong jail. So I don't mess in the lollipops.
Alright, that's why I'm flying about on mopeds.
I know, and you got to jump into separates as well.
Right, let's get back to this story.
Right.
From the top, might get trapped like some. Sorry. My mate drank a bottle of absinthe, went to the top balcony in our hotel, and tried to dive into the pool. Near got us fucked out of the hotel. I had to spank him with 3 yellows to get him asleep. Cum was juiced, causing havoc. Thought that was it, and that would be him until the next day. Walked into Joe Spoon's a few hours later. There he was, up raving like fuck. So the yellows didn't work.
It sounds like that's a friend you need to exclude from Hollypops.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't live like that. A man wrecking the place, like even their hotel room. There was some.
My friend, our friend, remember when we went to Annabelle, and
You were aged.
I was rooming, me and our friend who remain nameless. Me and him sharing a room, fucking absolute rocket. Woke up the next morning, the whole room was trashed. I mean, it looked like somebody had lifted.
There was piss. There was piss in
There
the.
was shit. There was piss in the lampshade. In the
There was
bowl.
shit. There was shit in the kettle.
The oven.
The kettle.
There was shit on the ironing board. The shit.
There was a moped in the living room.
And
This is genuine.
This is genuine.
Genuine.
It looked like somebody had just lifted my room. It was our room, and went like that, and just turned it upside down.
You were fuming.
Everything was upside down, apart from my stuff. Even this guy, even my friend, all his stuff was wrecked. His bed, everything upside down. He woke up on the floor. He was sleeping on a mattress on the floor, so everything was just like a storm just coming and touched everything apart from all my stuff. I got up this way. No one says his name. What the fuck? And he went like that. What happened? Oh, that's why I didn't want to kill someone so much.
Moved rooms,
I did this way. Fuck this.
Yeah.
What killed me the most was the.
What
happened? And then I just grabbed all my stuff and that's staying on the bed.
See, some people, I don't know, they don't know how to behave on drink.
Nah.
Like they go out. I know holidays are supposed to be reckless, but
You're not
you don't need to be a melter. You don't need to try and ruin holidays. I don't think what that guy done ruin your room was because that was funny.
It was fun, but like it wasn't funny at the time, Tom.
Right.
And it's our room. Right, fuck back your own room.
I'm gonna bring up my one, the one I have. Right, this is a girl. So you know it's lengthy because this is a girl. Right. So she went on her first. Right, I went on my first girls' holiday to Ibiza in 2017. I just turned 20 and it was an unreal time. But it also was the first time I did drugs. And on the second holiday of a 5-day holiday,
Second day?
Yeah, of a 5-day holiday, I met this guy from Belfast and he gave me a knee. Of course he's from Belfast, handing out ease. And I said, fuck it. I'm in a beef with this hot guy, let's just start doing it. So she took the E, she said she'd love that night. She spent the next 3 days basically with him and had an amazing time doing the usual stuff 2 adults would do. Well, that'll leave nothing to the imagination. And when we got home, a few months had passed, but we still were talking a bit and we were arranging to meet up sometime. But we were just too busy. I had a cousin's wedding at the weekend, and I got a few months later, and I got to the church. I was shocked to see that the guy I'd been in beef with, only to find out that my dad said that it was in fact my cousin's partner who was getting married that day.
Fuck's sake, Sean.
That I had been in beef with, and he was over for his stag. I've never told my cousin, and they're still married. What's that about? That's a bit. I'd be straight. You have to tell your cousin. Well, no, it's on a wedding day. You can't really ruin a wedding on a wedding day, can you? Nicole. But honestly, you can't ruin a wedding. That's a lot of money.
Takes that balls.
Work for something that is it
over a knee.
No, it's not me.
I know my joke.
All right. But what would you do in that situation?
What if
would you toot, or would you say fuck it? I can't do nothing.
It's none of my business. It's none of
it
my
is
business.
None of her business. It was him that done it.
Depends how mad your cousin is.
Or how close you are to the cousin.
Because if the cousin was like a maniac, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to stay away. But they obviously aren't that close to cousins if she didn't even know
Why, who was?
who it was. So
Yeah.
obviously,
It's the second cousin or something.
or it's a family that don't really speak to each other. So I would have just
Third cousin.
so why going third, first cousins?
Alright.
But they obviously aren't close. And if you're not that close, I would let it slide.
Yeah.
Let it slide, or you've ruined a serious bit of coin, and you'll probably be hated by the whole family.
Yeah. Everyone
As some
hates you,
trampled,
know.
the banged.
And then you have to admit as well that you're over taking drugs and having sex with strangers for drugs.
And your whole family's going to know about that.
Yeah.
I don't think you had to bring up the drugs, Tommy.
I don't know.
I don't
but-
think that's part of the
I
the
know, but
story.
like,
Is.
if she was going to tell the whole
Yeah.
truth.
Well,
But like,
whoever
it's a
you
cult-
are,
yeah,
I
fuck
agree.
you.
Do just let it slide, and don't go back to it.
Well, you're a cunt because you're bringing it up now.
4 years later, 5 years later. But anyway, you done the right thing.
No,
Just forget
yeah.
about it.
When
And
I
don't
was
go
in
near
a
me
people,
again.
me and Amy, the first time me and Amy met another couple, and we were on the bedroom, and your man come up to me, he was like, I got us a pill, mate. I was like, did you are? Here you go. And I went to a bog, bet it, and my one nicking just splattered in this sink away. And then later on that night, just having a good time, and he come up to me and went, man, I think that pill was dud. I'm not feeling anything. And I said, I see him. I can't feel anything.
You should have said it. You probably give it another one. Take that one.
He probably was acting hard and done the same thing as me.
Is that a standard thing? Go ahead.
I've got
Tommy.
a normal.
Go
This
ahead.
is so we were at Ibiza for a stag party. Out partying until 6
Why is
a.m.
everyone going to Ibiza? It's only
It's cheap.
It is cheap. It's the destination everyone
It's
goes
so
to. though.
cheap, bud.
Go ahead.
Out partying until 6 a.m. Got back to the room, put everything back in the safe, the money, ease, and an ounce of coke, and left the key on the top of the safe. We got up the next morning, went to the boozer. My mate came running over about 10:30 in the morning. We've been robbed. Someone done the safe, took all the ease, all the coke, and all my fucking money. Thank fuck they didn't take these. He pulled his dancers out. He paid $4,000 for a dancer, so he was taking them out at night and putting them in the safe too.
Fuck.
Some cunt came and took all the money and gear, and they left his teeth.
Don't know what, fair fucks.
Why would you steal it?
Why would you steal it? I don't know what. But you could have just grabbed him and been a dick. $4,000 for dancers? Jesus Christ. What, I mean, the gold?
The dancer game's no joke.
Fucking hell, but listen, you get robbed.
You get robbed.
Maybe
you
your
get
man
robbed.
stroked it, sold it on, and made it.
All dancers.
Maybe I'm not here. He's fucking like, we get robbed.
Don't get robbed. They just didn't take my dancers. The high ballocks. Where'd you get that fucking $4,000 from for selling the ring? That's all. I've never ever been robbed. Have I been robbed, Tommy?
I don't know.
I remember our mate fell asleep on the bus,
The bus
in
stops
Mexico.
in Mexico.
He fell asleep.
woke
There's
up.
buses to go to back to the hotel, and he got the
He
normal
missed the
bus.
spot. Oh, I missed the
He
stop.
got a public bus,
He ended up in the fucking
the Gatto,
Sinaloa cartel.
and he woke up. He's black. Woke up, and he was robbed. They stole his watch, his chain, and
We
did steal money.
braced it. He came home. He was mental.
He
His granny
was-
bought him. His
It was
sentimental. value.
sentimental things, and he was reason. But it's not, listen, you can't really fucking fall asleep in a foreign country, or you're going to get robbed
Uh-huh.
in a public bus.
Mexico was good. Like even I remember coming back because you could get the bus. I never got the bus once or get a taxi.
No.
And me and my mate, I'm gonna name and shame. Paddy Gal, Commonwealth game gold medalist. Me and him.
Paddy, I didn't.
Paddy,
even
I'm putting your
shame you.
business out there. Well, it's my business. I'm on the receiving end. Me and him sharing a taxi back to the hotel, and we both went and got pizzas. They got the exact same pizzas, right? The exact same toppings. Sitting there, I was in the front, the taxi's in the back. I was like, here, get a slice of yours, I give you a slice of mine. I went, why it's the same pizzas? Go, just one for one. I was like, Paddy, we got the exact same pizza. Like, just fuck. Go. I just want to taste yours. But it tastes the same. Like, one stop. Like, fuck it, go. swap slice for slice. I took a bite of pizza, he just burst out laughing. Because she went, ah! What the fuck you laughing at? I put my dick on that pizza.
So basically, you're telling us you're gay. You've sucked the man's dick.
The pizza
Have
tastes
you?
dicky.
Tommy Yatters. What's on there? That tastes familiar. That tastes familiar, Paddy.
Tyrone
Dick.
fucking share a taxi with Paddy every night.
These
Get a
nuts.
pizza night, Paddy.
I actually walked in. It was the same day I walked in. I came home late, and he was lying there out cold with a wee pizza in his hand, and he was naked. And there's wee balls between his legs, you know, like a dog legs, and there's wee balls behind him. That's the way his ball bag was. I burst. I took a photo and sent him it the next day. But it's about.
It's yours, back to you for the viewers.
Okay, right. I have loads, but right here we go. This is the funniest one. So they have a mad friend, and he goes mad every night. He does like break dance and the worm and all these mad dance. Just has a laugh, has a crack, as Irish people would say. And he was blocked, and he came out of doing just the worm. He was doing the worm. He was giving everyone a show on the night out. Look, Tommy, you're just fucking
sorry.
typing. Fuck me, trying to talk to him on a podcast, and this cunt's taping. I'm going to start that again.
Go ahead.
So they've got a mad friend, and every night he just goes mad. He gets up on the dance floor, and he kicks up legs, and he has the crack. And he was blocked, and he came out of just in the worm, and there's this group of gay fellas watching him. And they were all standing beside us, and he ran over, and they were wearing these trousers, and they had like, do you remember you used to have like chains hanging down them, or the belts that used to hang
You
down?
and Sean loved them.
You're happy in the nose. But anyway, back in the day when they used to be, so they were wearing them. So he ran over and he started grabbing their chain and their belts and whatever, and started sucking all their belts.
Who did, Sean?
No, this fella, he was going mad. He was having a laugh. He was blocked.
Okay.
He was just having a laugh at everyone, grabbing everyone, sucking their belts and their chains. And he was getting properly into sucking these chains. When he found out it was actually their anal beads that they took out on the night out. They were going to meet fellas later on that night.
Fuck.
See, to be honest, I don't know if there's much difference. I don't know if it's fucking any less weird.
I know.
Sucking the anal beads.
I know.
Sucking the walls of the belt.
But would you kick off and go mad at people?
It's his own fault.
It's his own fault. He shouldn't
But
be.
you shouldn't be getting in people's personal space. You shouldn't be sucking
Surely.
people's chains and belts
They're anal beads.
or anal beads.
There's you eating dick, and he's sucking. He's more or less both gay. You just came out on holiday. You're eating dick on pizza, and he's sucking anal beads.
You're taking pictures with fucking balls. You took advantage of Paddy as he slept.
Listen,
And took a fucking
I got one.
photo of him.
I got one for the wank bank, and that's all I needed.
Listen. Paddy was me too by his parents. That's
Go ahead.
weird.
Go ahead. That is weird. But you know what? I'm a cat. You shouldn't be going around grabbing people's personal stuff anyway.
Definitely not.
So you played yourself.
Congratulations.
You played yourself, son.
Right here's normal. This is funny. Right? We were going on a stag down south, and Carl Frampton was there. On the way down in the car, I was choking for a wee bump, but I didn't know if he'd be sweet of it. So I asked him, Carl, do you mind if I do a wee toot? Carl said, no sweat, and he put the window down. I pulled out a bag of coke, and he said, all right, I thought you meant you were going to do a fart.
You heard that before. God, that just shows you how innocent boxes are. He thought he was going for a fart. It's like when you watch when Homer Simpson does a fart and he turns on the radio and turns up the volume. Like that's going to stop people fucking smelling the fart. That's it. Can I have a toot? And he put down the window. He's going for a sniff.
Fuck's sake.
Fuck, that's about
It's
it.
an innocent boy.
Well, I can guess who said that one. I know who said it, actually. I've heard it.
It wasn't, and it
right.
wasn't us, by the way, because
Yeah,
we weren't even on the stag.
We weren't on the stag. We've heard about it, but Actually, your stag was the same
It
time.
was the same time, no?
Right.
Narcotics on this podcast.
No.
Narcotic free zone.
We've talked enough shit today.
Have we?
Yeah, we have. It's been over an hour. Tell me.
Okay.
We've talked shit.
But can I just say before we wrap up this show, Tyrone, please, one of these weeks, before the end
worry.
of the year, can we see you wearing some whiskey and white? Can we please
Listen.
get that at least once?
Let's get on.
Can I even get a post on Instagram? when
I've
you
done
wearing
plenty
something?
posts. I'll do another. I'll do a couple more. I'll do a couple. I'm sorry. I've been slacking on the merch. I have. But we're near sold. We sold quite a bit. But anyway, thank you for. We'll do smack, blank and avoid. We haven't done that yet. Or dragon.
Smack blank and white.
This is for you, Tommy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you this week.
Right, you'll have to reiterate this because I don't have the mic.
Mm-hmm.
So, Paddy Gal,
Paddy Gal,
the Looky Looky Man,
the Looky Man,
we have another one.
and who else were we talking about, Tommy?
Do we want the hints?
Paddy McDonald.
Right. I'm gonna smack Paddy Gal without question. You know, Paddy bought me my lunch today.
Did he?
Yeah.
Fucking, you're smacking him?
But listen, why would you like?
Hold on. Why did I?
The reason why he's smacking him was because he bought another fucking thing.
But here.
And we
Where
went
was,
up
hold
with
on,
that.
hold on. Where the fuck was my invite to this lunch?
Basically, it was like off the
What?
cuff.
It was
I went
let's
up-
fuck Tyrone over?
I went up to pick up my wee girl out of school, and he was driving past, and then we were talking. He says, "Do you want to get some lunch?"
No, but you can't text
That's
Tyrone,
the
that's good lunch.
last
Where'd you go, Mason?
No.
Where?
Glen Cafe Glen.
Just up the street.
Yeah.
Well, that wouldn't have been hard to fucking go to.
So
Anyway, go ahead, just smack
yeah,
him.
like I don't know why it still leads away me this day.
Did you add it?
I even though I tried my
These
best
nuts.
to like say, "Paddy, just stop it," and then he just makes super laugh. I can just I put my dick in that pizza. So yeah, he's getting smacked. I'm gonna blank the Looky Man because I learned my lesson. Don't fuck with the Looky.
No, don't.
And I'm buying Paddy McDonald.
A
A
drink.
Dragon Club because he's my comedy mentor. He brings me everywhere.
It's not bringing you a hint.
He's not bringing me the hints for some reason. But yeah, Paddy's my guy. And
It's a good one. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe, share on all social media platforms.
yeah, make sure you get on. And even if Tyrone's refusing the word, you don't have to be like Tyrone. Get yourself some
get
of
the
these
merch.
whiskeyandwhite.com.
WhiskeyandWait.com also
Patreon.
does all the news, latest news. We will have news coming up of our new live date, which is better buy a ticket for. But get on the Patreon as well. Yep, it's £2 a month as we said at the start.
Also, people have been getting in contact with me in regards to the whiskey.
A lot of people have
asking where can I get it and whatnot.
Yeah.
You can also get info on the whiskey on whiskeyandwhite.com.
Yeah.
So Dragon Claw, you know, it's number one.
Yeah,
And,
a lot of meals have been done.
yeah.
And then finally, we'd like to congratulate these two because next week they're going to be married.
Shawnee will be.
Shawnee will be a new man
Yeah.
next week, and we just want to wish him the best.
Patreon episode from the wedding.
Yeah, Patreon episode from the wedding.
You
Perfect.
should actually bring a camera down to the wedding.
Paddy McDonald will be the guest for it. But thank you, and tune in next week because they're all legends.
Yeah.
Boom.